everyone. So today I have my video to go along with my Spiegelmom Scraps project. You would have seen that up on their Instagram page on Friday, and today is Saturday, or well, it'll be uploaded Saturday. We are scrap lifting this week the amazing Cat Benjamin, and I showed you there the layout that I am scrap lifting. So we are doing like 5 or 6 weeks of scrap lifting. Different people, so that'll be for a really fun month on the Spiegelmom Scraps. Different social media things. So the products I'm using for today's scrap lift are products mostly from my Hip Kit Club July kits. I got the main kit, the embellishment kit, and the add-on paper pad. I have a Rhapsody child that's driving me a little crazy right now. If you can hear all that noise behind me, I'm sorry. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to start by putting layers behind my photo. And I'm going to go ahead and use some of the cut apart sheets. So I have 2 pieces of this paper, and then I got another one. I had another one that I had gotten previously in one of my clip kits. So I have lots of these cut apart sheets, and I decided that I was going to use some of these green and blue ones on the sheet for some layers. I'm inking everything up on this layout with Hickory Smoke Distress ink. And yeah, I'm going to create these cool layers. So some of the things that really stood out to me about my layout, about the layout I'm scrap lifting, and what I really liked about it was I loved the layers that Kat put behind her photos. I thought it was really cool just how she layered different things, and so that's some of the things I'm definitely going to take from her layouts. There was this cute little like corner piece, and another thing is she had punched circles and put them down the left side of the page, and I'm going to do that as well, but then she had taken the leftover, like the negative parts of the circle she had punched, and used that on her layout as well. And so those were the things that kind of really caught my eye about the layout that I chose. So this is some Amy Tangerine paper, and I am going to punch a ton of circles. So I want to mimic the ombre that goes from green or blue to green on my layout, and I'm going to do that by punching some circles, as you can see there. And now here's the part where I'm going to take some of that negative space, and I'm going to go ahead and use it, and it's going to become part of the embellishing over here to the right of the page. I do think that this layout I really could have centered or put the 4-inch strip that's down the middle off to the left a little more, but it's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the circles in half. I want to make sure that they're all evenly in half, and then I'm going to ink them all up with the Hickory Smoke Distress ink, and I'm going to place them down the side of the page in that same ombre pattern, because I just think that's a really cool, it looks really cool. I'm very happy with how it turned out. It worked. It was something that worked kind of in my head, or it actually came out on paper the way it looked in my head. So there are all of those circles. They are all inked up, and I just cut them in half and then tucked them in. And I didn't use the other half because I wanted that ombre look. And so now I'm taking that negative piece that I kept and set aside, and I'm going to tuck it in up above my photo. And now I'm going to work on my title. So my title is going to be really fun. I kind of do, oh wait, no, washi first. So on Kat's page, she had these 2 little washi strips, and I decided that I wanted to do that as well. So I went into my washi stash, and I found this teeny tiny thin black and white striped washi tape. And I'm just going to place it exactly the way she did on her layout. This is, I think it's by Little Bee, maybe. This is a washi tape that came in one of my previous Felicity Jane kits. And of course, there was so much washi on it, I wasn't going to use it all. So after I'd used what I wanted with the kit, it ended up just into my washi stash. So I'm going to kind of flick through these embellishments and kind of get a feel for what I've got and what I want to use. I know that this enamel piece is going to become part of my title. I know what my title is going to be. I kind of knew just going in what I wanted it to be. And so I'm going to make this enamel piece work. And if this is going to make you cringe, fast forward a little bit because I'm cutting the W, the T, and the E off of this. So this enamel piece said went here, and I want my title to be they went there, because this photo is of my boys, and I just wanted to take a couple of pictures of them together when summer vacation started. And of course we couldn't get nice pictures. They had to pull faces, and they had to pull you know, this where they decided they just needed to dab, and just goofy stuff. So I know that I'm not going to use that enamel piece the way it was by itself on any of the layouts I have planned. So I decided that it was going to be part of my title, and I'm grabbing these gorgeous blue puffy alphabets. I love them. Oh my goodness, these are the best alphabets ever. I'm really, I think it would be awesome if the Hit Kip Club would sell just their alphabet separately, because those alphabets are amazing. They're gorgeous puffy alphabets. So I'm going to go ahead and create my title, and now I have the title I want, which is They Went There. And then I really want to use this other enamel piece that says ha ha, because it's just funny. They were just being funny. And I really kind of like stuff like this because it shows, you know, the things that were popular at this time. I am now going to snap a photo of my title because I'd had a long conversation with some of my scrappy friends about how I was going to do the title and how I was going to make it work for me. And so when it was all finished, I wanted to send them a photo of how my title worked out. So I'm going to use two things from my Spiegelmom scraps from the shop. One is the sequin mix, which is curled honor guard, and it is just red and blue sequins, beautiful, beautiful red and blue sequins. And the blue ones are just the perfect little addition to my layout. And they also have these blue stars, which I'm going to go for a kind of a star theme and use that as like my main icon. So the blue stars worked well for this layout too. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of just look through all these different embellishments, decide what I want to do. I know that I don't want this layout to be monochromatic. I definitely want to add some pops of color, and I'm going to do that like with that enamel piece that says ha ha, and then this pink piece that says oh yes we did, because I just thought those were perfect. And then I'm going to grab some pops of yellow. So I'm taking that enamel shape and I'm pulling some of the colors from it and using it to spread around my layout just to add a little bit of a little bit more color. I kind of started this layout very blue and green and blue and green and blue and green, but I didn't necessarily, that wasn't necessarily what I wanted. So at this point I'm going to use my embellishments to bring in some more color, bring in some different colors into the layout. I do tend to keep my layouts to a pretty limited color palette or color scheme. I don't know really, it's just that's how I work and that's what I like, but I did want to add a little bit more color to this layout. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this little tag. You saw me cut it off of the rest of the die cut. These are the Amy Tan on a Whim die cuts that were part of the click kit, and I'm just going to flick through them and figure out which one I want. I don't think I use any of the other ones. I just use that little blue heart and that green top that says something about being awesome. You are so awesome, or I can't read it and I don't remember exactly what it says. A little bit of puffy sticker action here, just that one little one. I think that's the only one I add, just to add a little bit more yellow. And I also added a clear Amy Tangerine sticker down across the bottom, that little scallop piece. And now I'm going to use my T-square ruler to draw some lines so that I can do some of my journaling. I just want to talk about how silly my kids are, and you know, I just wanted a nice photo, and instead I got goofy pictures. And I have more goofy pictures, so but I did decide that this was the one I wanted to scrapbook. So I'm going to add the date to my layout, which was June 1st, and I can't believe it's August already, because that means my kids almost have to go back to school, and ick. I like school, it's okay, my kids are homeschooled, it's more work for me, which, yeah, it gets a little hectic around here. So the last little step to this layout is from the Spiegelmom Scrap Shop. I am splattering some blue jeans vibes from Shimmers, and that will be complete this layout. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be sure to stop by the Spiegelmom Scraps shop where you can use this code that's going to pop up right now to save 15% off of your order. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye!